So hello and welcome back to the Potted RV. If you're new here, I'm Constance. If you're returning, welcome back. I have quite a few intros to do today, so they're kind of mixed up. But this one in particular is trimming sweet basil in general, but sweet basil in particular, to get it to bush out and extend its life in keeping it from flowering. Once basil flowers, well, sweet basil, it changes its flavor profile, and most of the time we're looking for that flavor profile that's there before it flowers. So this video is going to cover how to go about getting your sweet basil to bush out and extend its season to where you have more to harvest and less flowers. At the end of the season, which is in about a month or two, I'll go ahead and let it go completely to flower and then collect its seeds. And if you want to have me do a video on that, I've done a video on some seed collecting, but depending on the type of plant, which sweet basil is not much different than Thai basil, it's still collecting the seeds the same way. If you would like me to cover something like that, let me know in the comments down below, and we'll go ahead and get into this one right now. So this is my main sweet basil, and as you can see, it's starting to produce some flowers. Now there is a way you can cut these to where they bush out more and more, and I'm going to use this one here because it looks like this one's going to be in the camera view the best. So if you come down and you look at where it branches in 4 branches plus the main stem, if you cut right above that, now obviously what you're cutting is perfectly good to use in the kitchen. So that's basically what I do, is I come through and I cut right above those little 4 branches, and once it starts to grow, these 2 little branches will become a main stem. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to come through, and I should have done this before I left for vacation, but this thing was nowhere near this size at that time, so I wasn't worried. I wasn't prepared to come back for it to be gigantic, but it did. Don't mind those kind of unprepared examples, but we are going to have to catch up on pruning, that's for sure. So this one is a lot longer than I like before its next leaf, so I cut it down to its next leaf just because I want it to branch out a bit more. And in doing so, it will prolong the life of this particular sweet basil. Now, this is not one sweet basil. This is, I think, 4 that I never fully finished thinning. I kind of did it on purpose because I knew it was going to be in a big enough space that the 4 of them wouldn't do too much competing, so it's fine. But once it starts to bloom, it changes the flavor profile pretty dramatically. So, and I have a little bitty bloom on this one, so I am going to nip this one off, even though I really didn't want to nip that one. If it's got a bloom, it must come off in order to not go into flower. So that's as simple as it is. In about 2 weeks' time, this thing will be about twice the size as it is now, just from cutting that off. And let me pick that up and I'll show you what that ended up being. So if I get in here and pull these stems, because they're all, some of them I'm going to use fresh, most of them I'm going to be drying. So ends up being a very large bushel of sweet basil.